Thank you, Dean Drew, for the kind introduction. And thank you to the CNS staff and leadership for the opportunity to speak today. My name is Sami Farooqui, and I'm honored to speak on behalf of the College of Natural Sciences class of 2025. To be standing here today feels surreal. This wasn't some big dream of mine, because for a long time, I stayed small. For most of my life, I chose comfort. It felt safe, predictable, but over time, that very comfort became complacency. It wasn't just fear of change, it was fear of letting go of what felt familiar. Deciding to leave home and come to UT was the first time I stepped into something without really knowing how it would turn out. And when I got here, I was surrounded by you all. Dreamers, people moving fast, reaching high, determined to make our mark in whichever way we could. I realized that who I am here is who I wanted to be everywhere. The habits I formed carried with me, and in fact, I want to thank my guests from the American Heart Association and the Cena Research Institute, as well as those in the crowd and those watching at home who gave me opportunity after opportunity to try and leave my mark. During my time at UT, I took a course that allowed me to dive into the philosophy of discovery. And that was when I first encountered Max Weber's concept of disenchantment, and the idea, simply put, is that as we learn more about the world, as we explain and analyze and measure everything around us, we risk losing the mystery of what made it beautiful in the first place. The world becomes something to dissect, not admire. In many ways, this idea felt like the antithesis of the environment I was in. Moments of achievement felt fleeting. Everyone around me was chasing something, always moving, always building, always asking, what's next? But as I spent more time here, listening, watching, learning from those around me, I began to question whether that idea was the true story. I remember one night I was with a group of classmates. We were all CNS majors, but on completely different paths. And the conversation shifted to class materials, summer internships, research, all the sorts. And the CS major was really getting into it. They were speaking with their hands, moving with purpose, eyes beaming with intensity. So I just waited for them to finish. And when they did, put a smile on my face, I looked them right in the eye, and I said, I have no idea what's happening right now. No idea. I was trying to be funny, but then they actually started teaching it to me. I didn't ask, they just did. Broke it down step by step, like it mattered that I understood. Soon they weren't just reciting facts, they were adapting what already existed and shaping it into something new. Something theirs. It wasn't just the fact that they were learning, it was that passion, that joy in discovery. It was common in all of us. And that was when I realized that CNS wasn't just a place of brilliant minds, it was a place where curiosity was contagious and knowledge meant to be shared. See, science isn't a cold, detached pursuit of facts, it's deeply human. There's an art to science. Innovation isn't just about progression, it's about the joy of asking why. And the excitement when imagining what if. This doesn't just apply to science. That same luminous rationale becomes joyful realism. That same excitement, that sense of wonder, it exists outside the classroom in our future professions. It shows up in small, fleeting moments we often overlook. We tend to save our joy for the big milestone moments, birthdays, weddings, graduations. But in between those are much quieter moments, moments of growth, discovery, connection, wonder. My message to the graduating class is this: don't wait for life's big events to celebrate. Celebrate the small wins, the breakthroughs, the moment where something finally clicks, the moments when you light up while explaining your work to someone else and they light up too. That connection, it's what fuels the human experience, and it's worth holding on to. Remain passionate, remain youthful, remain joyful in what you do. Before I finish, I want to recognize those that stood beside us, the ones who caught us when we fell down. Can we give a round of applause for our supporters, the people there for our journey? Thank you, all of you, thank you. One of those people to me is my mother. The one who went back to school and earned 2 degrees before I even got mine. The one who used to wake up early and handwrite me a note for each one of my STAR tests. The one who taught me that what makes you undeniable is your education. The one who told me that before she knew anything, before she even knew herself, she knew that she was a mother. To her, and to everyone else who's helped us grow, thank you. And to the class of 2025, as we close this chapter of our lives, go forward with your heads held high. Question everything around you. Learn forever. Do the big things we all know we're capable of. And celebrate the small ones that get us there. Thank you all for your time, your energy, and allowing me to share this moment with you. And congratulations again to the class of 2025.